everybody, Barry Plasko here, and we are literally a minute before 3 p.m. And this is an extra special webinar for buyers of instant social presence. And we are delighted that we are joined here not only by Mr. Roger D. How you doing, Roger?
Hey, I'm good, Barry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for asking how I am, Roger. It's very nice of you. Great way to start the presentation. And also, we are joined by, and he doesn't do very many of these, but we're joined by Mr. Martin Crumlish. How you doing, Martin?
I'm doing very good, Barry. I'm going to be more polite than Roger, and I'll ask, how are you?
Oh, listen, that's what happens. You have people that are from the UK or close to it, Roger. They're polite.
Yeah.
Okay. And someone said you're the famous Scotty. We've got to make this clear. You're not a famous Scotty, Martin. You are a famous Irishman.
No. God forbid.
Yeah,
yes. Irish through and through. Don't confuse me with the Scots. I'll get offended.
Okay, guys. We are literally going to get started in 30 seconds. I want to make sure everyone can hear us loud and clear. So if you can just let me know that you can hear me where you're calling in from. Is there anyone calling in from an exotic location like Ireland, for example? Other than Martin, that is clearly not from Scotland. We got Joseph from Michigan. Right, this is all foreign to us. Northern Ireland, Trish, just down the road from you, Martin. You could probably hear each other.
Close. I can actually see Northern Ireland out the window of the house now when I look out.
Yeah, just out the window.
The water.
Yeah, David's in Thailand. That's a good one. We got Kathy from Ottawa. Roger, you feel at home now?
I do.
Kieran's from Waterford in Ireland. Have you been there, Martin?
I have a few times, yeah. I know Waterford, yeah.
Yeah, Waterford, yeah. Sorry. I apologise. Peter's from London, Ontario, so it's the second best London in the world. Not the best, but the second best. And we got Dale from Wagner from Australia. We've got lots of people from down under. And this is a good one. Papamoa, New Zealand. Craig, you have to invite us over for an internet marketing conference. Roger and I will gladly accept to come to Papamoa, New Zealand anytime. All right. Eileen says she's from boring CT. I thought she said we're boring. All right. In case we get boring, we're going to get started right away. And before, we get into the meat and potatoes of this presentation, Roger, we'll talk to Martin in just 20 seconds. Just tell us the big idea, Roger. I know you're very excited about this presentation. Tell us what's the big idea behind today's training.
Well, the big idea is, how to use the instant social presence tool to really, start off or explode either a new or an existing offline marketing business, and really introduce to people the stuff that we've been doing with video in the last little while, and it's very profitable. So I'm going to teach you guys a lot of really cool stuff today. Pretty excited for sure.
Awesome. And before we get started, just want to first thank Martin. Roger, you and I, we saw what Martin was coming up with. We saw this instant social presence. Our eyes lit up because we saw within that product the potential and the backbone to build a six-figure business. It literally was that piece of the puzzle that we thought that our members would be able to fly on and make use of, and that's why we got excited about it. We know our members got excited about it, and on behalf of our members, Martin, I just want to first of all publicly and very courteously, Roger, this is courteousness, of course, I just want to thank you. You've done a great job. People love what you've done, and people are going to make money with this. So obviously, it's a great feeling knowing that people are using your tool.
Yeah, exactly, Brian. I just want to kind of say hi to the people, the instant social presence customers here in the call as well. I just want to I'll explain why I lined this up for any of the guys wondering. So obviously, I'm familiar with the stuff yourself and Roger have done. I've used your products, and I've seen how they work, and they've helped loads of my customers get up and running and make a lot of money. So I was glad we were able to connect about instant social presence. Now when I create a product, it's usually to solve a defined business need or a gap in the market. So this one solves the problem of putting the power to brand a YouTube channel right in kind of ordinary people's hands. Like, you don't have to be a graphic designer, you don't have to have Photoshop, which costs $1,000, all that sort of stuff. So I built the tool, and then yourself, Barry, and Roger in particular with Roger's offline business. For anyone listening, Roger owns a successful six-figure offline business. He comes to the online marketing and the wire form kind of recently. He has a whole background in his offline business, and I think Roger, you said you've helped like over 500 businesses in the last year get up and running. So what I was able to organize here was to get Roger to do this training so he can give his expertise to show my ISP Tube Edition customers how they can use the tool that we've created here to actually turn it into a business and to get clients. And remember, this can be one facet of your business. This could be essentially a foot in the door to a whole host of other stuff, and Roger's going to tell you all about that now. And just it's a privilege to have someone who's got the real world in the trenches experience of doing this on the call, Roger. So it's going to be very valuable training, and thanks to you both for taking the time to set this up.
Awesome, Martin. Thank you very much. Martin, and no, Roger, you're just ready to go. Everyone here, it looks like they're ready to go. Just want to make sure that the audience is ready to go. Give us a big yes if you want to get started. You want Roger to start flying into this, because this really is killer material. Just want to make sure everyone's awake. I only see 10-20% of people saying yes. Where's the other 80%? People flying in say yes now? I think they're flying in. People are ready, Roger. It's all yours.
All right.
Again, if people have questions, please write them in. I'll be here to really to dart in where necessary and ask Roger those questions.
Perfect. All right, guys, let's get going. So, welcome to the webinar. This is, again, a very bonus webinar for people who have the Instant Social Presence tool. Now, some of you might not have had this because we actually sent this out to our whole list. So just before I get started, just so you know what we're talking about, I want to show you guys how really easy it is to create very quickly. This will take literally 30 seconds, but show you guys what Martin's tool does and what we've been using it for. So let me grab Martin's amazing little tool here, and let me show you guys exactly what it is that we're talking about. So we're all on the same page. So this is Instant Social Presence for YouTube Edition. And what it does is it allows you to create really amazing, customized YouTube channel designs. And we've been using this with local businesses, and they work really well. We used to spend quite a lot of money to get these done, and this allows us to get them done really quickly. So you grab a template. Let's say you're working with a pizza place. You hit the pizza there, and then what you can do is you can start just typing in your stuff. So you click here, and you type in the company name and their phone number and everything, and then you can add all of the social media links and stuff like that. So it works extremely, extremely well. It allows you right on the fly to start doing these really cool templates that you can then customize for your own potential clients. Now, this is a great service to offer, but the way I use this is more like a foot in the door. And I'm going to show you guys how to start using these amazing pages to really get your foot in the door and get going. So if you've not received or haven't looked at or gotten your copy, Martin, I know we'll be putting this down. So grab this link. Go to smautopilot.com/YouTube. Grab this right now, and it is coming down very shortly. So for those of you who got this, great. For those who haven't, you have to do this now because it will be coming down very shortly.
Sure. I just want to make it clear to everyone that your presentation you're about to give really bases itself on this incredible software. It's extremely cheap. But what you're about to teach them is the perfect complement to the software, so it's well worth getting their hands on it. But again, this is not the presentation. We know that most people on this call are purchasers of this product, and we're ready to get started with the bonus material. But just in the interest, there are some other people, some of Martin's clients on here that haven't yet purchased this. We've just given them the opportunity to do so right now.
Perfect. All right. So let's get going. So what you will learn today, here are the things that my big promises, I guess, to you for staying on the call. So you're going to learn the secrets to landing offline clients eager to pay you a monthly and a per video fee. You'll also learn how to create stunning videos for literally like $15 to $20, then resell them for $300 to $500, plus getting SEO services out of that too for video SEO. And you're going to learn how to outsource all of the work here today, so it's not something that you're actually doing. Plus, at the end, what I'm going to show you guys is something that I've never showed anyone when it comes to video. But let me, with the show of hands here, who here would like to land offline clients without ever having to leave your home, and they don't have to be in your own town, so you can start serving the entire world? What if there was a technique, a way that you could actually do this from your home and start getting video clients and stuff like that? So we're getting a ton of yeses here. You know, turn me loose, me, yes, 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 you bet, okay? Wanted this yesterday. So I'm going to teach you guys something really powerful at the, at the end of this call that will really blow you away, and you'll be able to start taking action. Now, what's the easiest and almost guaranteed way to land offline clients fast with video marketing and using the ISP tool that Martin created? Well, here's what you do. You use instant social presence, and then you use 3 offline marketing triggers that I call them. They're kind of triggers that really make a really red-hot lead. So here are the 3 triggers that almost guarantee a new offline client. They have an up-to-date website or a blog. So they're in the mindset that, okay, you know what? I've got a great website. I'm keeping it up to date. This is my business. They're using social media in their marketing. So they're using things like Facebook and Twitter, and they're actively using social media. And the other thing I like to look for is that they're not using video marketing. So if you're taking notes, I mean, we are recording this. I see a lot of people asking. But again, these are the 3 things that I like to look for. They've got a semi-updated website, they're using social media, and they're using video marketing. Now, here's how this works. You're going to be giving away a free setup and design. And again, trust me guys, this costs next to nothing when you're using ISP. So if you, again, don't have a copy of the Instant Social Presence, this will allow you, as I just showed you, within a couple of minutes to create a beautiful design. So you're going to be offering businesses who meet these 3 criteria a chance to get set up on YouTube, a chance to get a branded channel, and a chance to really start gaining more customers from online video. Now, once you get a design going and you meet the business owner, either it's on a webinar online, a phone call, or the best way, I mean, if you really want to take this and explode this in your local market, you meet the business owner firsthand. And what you're going to do is that once the design is approved and they're really excited and they like your service and they're like, you know what, this is the coolest thing ever. I now have my own Facebook, YouTube channel for our business. But the next thing is that they need content. So it's like, okay, you've got this beautiful YouTube channel. It's all branded and stuff. What's next? And that's where you start making money. And I'll show you guys the services that you can offer. So finding red-hot leads, and some of you might have been through this when we went through the training last week, but I know that a lot of you haven't gone through this little part. So give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to show you guys how to find really hot leads, and then we'll move into how to create the videos that you can sell, and as well as how to start generating business without having to leave your house. Businesses who are currently doing social media. So again, if a business is updating their Facebook fan page, they're posting videos, and they're actively in there, we want to be, the company that comes in and says, you know what, you've got a great Facebook fan page, you've got a great website. All you need now is a really cool YouTube channel, so you can start to connect on a totally different level with your potential prospects or customers. So again, what I want you to take from this call is that you don't want to try to convince businesses who still believe that the only way to market is by using the yellow pages, which I mean, I don't know, I don't own a yellow page book anymore. It's full of dust if I do have one sitting around here. But you don't want to be, trying to convince a business like that. Trust me, you'll go crazy. Okay, you will go absolutely crazy. So find businesses that quote unquote get it. We talk to a lot of local businesses, and you'll notice that sometimes you sit down with the business owner and the light just sort of turns on, and they get it. They know they need to be doing something different. They know that marketing is online and everything's done online now. So it's, they know that there is a new trend in how, people are looking for their information or finding businesses. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to contact them saying that you are a new company in town and you're offering free YouTube setup and channel design services. And you can absolutely, put a price tag on this of $297, $397, $497. I mean, if you're going in there, you're consulting with them a little bit, you're setting up the channel for them, you're putting in the right SEO tags, making sure that everything's done properly, you can absolutely charge for that. And then the design itself, is something that has immense value. So this is something that a business owner will see incredible value, and the law of reciprocity sort of will come back to you, and they'll say, you know what, you've done this for me. I need videos now. I need to do all this stuff. You're the person to do the job. Okay? So let me grab the scripts, and let me just share with you guys the script that I'm using that's been working extremely well in our business. And Barry, while I do that, any major questions or anything creeping up here?
No, just some people that are already saying that they've had similar experiences to you. Ryan Williams is out there in the trenches doing similar things to what you're doing with tremendous success. So I think people just lined up and ready to really understand what they need to do. There are a couple of questions here specifically to Martin's product. I just suggest to those who do have individual questions about the product that this is probably not the best place to ask it because it's not our product, it's Martin's, but to really support to go to his support desk where they'll answer any specific questions about that product.
Perfect. All right, guys, so we are going to be providing you guys with this script, but I just want to go through it very quickly. And again, some of you might have gone through this with me last week because, again, we offered this to our list, but I think it's good we go over it again because there are a lot of people on this call that might not have seen this. But here's how the script sort of goes, and then you guys can tell me after what your feelings are about it. So, hi, may I speak to Barry, please? Oh, hi, Barry. I was just wondering if you could maybe, help me out for a moment. We're a newer, local company in town here, and we're trying to get the word out there about our services. And I noticed that you have a Facebook fan page and a very nice website, but there's no YouTube video channel for your business. And I was calling to see if you would be open to the idea of having us for free set up your YouTube account as well as create a unique, compelling design for your YouTube channel at no cost. And then, they'll say, well, what's the catch? What is it? All we ask in return is a testimonial from your company, if and only if you really enjoy the work that we've done for you. Then when they say, sure, that sounds fair, you go for the close, the close that I've taught everyone, for the last 2 years here. Perfect. All we need is to design the page and set up your channel. This should take my team about 2 days. I can drop by and show this to you. What works best? 9 a.m. on Wednesday or 11 a.m. on Thursday, and then you book the appointments. And this works like 9 out of 10 times because there's no risk to them. They love design stuff. Look, businesses love it when you're able to do stuff that makes their business look more professional. And the close at the end here where you provide 2 specific times to meet always works. So give me a big yes if you like the script, if you think it works well, give me a big yes in the chat box, if you guys like this script. And Victor's saying, cha-ching, 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 yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. And it works. I mean, we've tested this out in the past, and it works really, really well. The opening, everything, when you speak to someone and you say, just wondering if you could help me out for a moment, that brings down the defenses. And they're saying, you know what, okay, yeah, what can I do to help you out?
Roger.
And you are off. Yeah.
Roger, I'm just putting the link to the script into the chat, so anyone who wants to download that for themselves, they can do so.
Perfect. All right. All right, perfect. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very powerful. It brings down the defenses, and then when you ask, in the scripts, when you say, would you be open to the idea of having us, literally work for free for you and give you something that has incredible value, would you be open to that? Of course they will, right? Of course they will. So this works extremely well. So it works well. What about the gatekeepers? The gatekeeper can become your best friend with this script because they want to look good. They want to know that, they brought you something that's valuable. So if you're able to give the same script to the gatekeeper and say, listen, I'm not here to sell you anything. We're trying to get a few testimonials. Here's the work. Maybe even send the gatekeeper an email with a couple of pages that you've done already. And trust me, you'll melt away the the gatekeeper's resistance to having you speak with the business owner. But this works really well. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so yes, what you're going to do is literally tell them that you will design a YouTube channel for them and give it to them for free, just for meeting with you. You need to meet with them, either on a webinar or either in person. There needs to be a meeting so that you can start building that relationship with them. Set the appointment, you're good to go. I mean, the hardest part in sales is actually building the relationship. And this strategy really works each and every time. So guys, give me a big yes if you feel that, just getting past, meeting the business owner is one of your biggest obstacles to your business. Just getting past that. Just being able to build a relationship, get them to know, like, and trust you. Give me a big yes if you feel that that could be the one thing that's stopping you right now. So everyone who's saying yes, big yes, yep, I hate, gatekeepers, yes, big time, absolutely. I want you guys to know that this is how we've grown our business incredibly in the last couple of years, and it's just by giving away something of massive value and then putting yourself in a position where it's almost too easy to buy from you. And this is what ISP allows us to do. You look really professional, it's something that's great, they see the value there, and they're ready to buy your next product or service. So again, once they enjoy the channel and you've built a relationship, next comes the upsell. And this is called, progression marketing. You have this, now you need that. And look at Apple and how they're doing it, right? You're going in with the iPod at $80, you're buying the iPhone at $400, you're then buying the iPad at $600, and then you're buying the Mac at $3,000. So it's the same thing. You've got this, you might as well get that, you might as well do this. And it's very, very powerful. So what type of services can you then start selling? Video review of the business, SEO video services at $297 or more a month. Monthly video content, because again, we'll need content on a monthly basis. Social media engagement, they might be doing it themselves, or management. Integrated SMS marketing and videos. I mean, do you guys get the idea? Give me a big yes if you see how this all comes together after giving away something of massive value.
And Roger, in your estimation, just so that people understand this, when you create that relationship, and I know there was a big switch in your company when you realized this point, but once you built that relationship, can you just define for people listening in how that changed the ability for you to make these upsells and what happened to your business as a result, so people can see the dynamic effect that relationship building can really have on any type of business?
Yeah, I mean, that's what really changed our business around. I mean, we first started, we were going at this and hard selling and trying to get through the door and using, techniques that, business owners were maybe not too happy with us just to get through the gatekeeper and speak with them. And you see this all the time. And after a couple of months of doing that, we realized that, listen, there's probably a much easier way of doing this. And ever since then, I mean, if any one of you have gone through some of my training and stuff, for the last couple of years I've trained, every time you give something of value, you create the relationship, and then you start upselling the you-know-what out of them. But all that needs to happen in a very thought-out process and system. And that's what I'm teaching you guys.
Ryan Williams, who was really with us when we sold, and we were working with this offline niche a lot, he's just thrown a comment. He says that, Roger, you changed my business with that idea alone. And I know Ryan went from testing, trying, and never really making it to suddenly a massive breakthrough. We had him in one of our former classes where he told us that changed everything. He's now got this business that's growing very, very nicely, only because he started by creating relationships. That one little change made every difference in his business. And it's amazing how these little things change the complexion of businesses, and that's what happened to Ryan, and there are other people like him as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. It works well. It really does. So someone's asking, what is a video review of a business? I'll show you one in a little while. Okay, I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right. So who here would like me to do some research and find for you right now some red hot leads, so that you know what the heck you're looking for when you want to start approaching businesses with this. So I'm going to actually get out of this presentation, grab the tools that I use, and do this right now. Okay? Cool.
Whilst you're doing that, Roger, and you're just firing everything up, I just want to make sure that people really want it. I see there's 10-20% of people already answered. Do you guys want Roger to show you how he's able to do the research to find the hottest leads, or have we sufficed with the training? All right, just making sure everyone's awake. It's important. I know that webinars sometimes are a little bit Difficult to concentrate. I just want to make sure everyone's with us. Great. This will absolutely blow you away.
All right, so I'm still getting requests here, guys, for the link to get Martin's tool. So I'm just, Barry, can you post that link in the chat for everyone?
Sure, I'll do it right away. Absolutely.
Keep closing it up. Okay. So the first thing you will want to do is grab a niche and grab a business type and grab an area. So let me go chiropractor in the New York area. Okay, and there should be quite a few in there. You click on Show More Results on the bottom, and then what you're going to do is you're going to quickly sift through the leads here that come through. And you want to see leads or companies that have a lot of likes, and they seem to have a nice image, and they seem to be doing things right. So I know right now that Esprit Wellness, which is a company that does chiropractic and physical therapy treatments, they've got a beautiful timeline image. So I mean, someone somewhere is working on this with them. Okay, if you look at their page, you will see that they have posts every couple of, every 12 or 24 hours. So someone in the office is most likely doing their social media. They might even have someone, a team that's doing this for them at, $300, $400, $500 a month. So the only thing here that I'm not seeing, I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but they don't have any videos. They don't have video testimonials. They don't have any reviews of their business. They pretty much just have articles. So they're probably paying a lot of money for someone to write articles and then post them directly on their Facebook fan page. So let's do a little bit of research. I want to start looking here and seeing what they're doing. So if I type, if I grab Esprit Wellness, and then I just open up a new page here, and we do a quick search for them. If I do that, you will notice, and then you might want to put New York. So let's go to their website and see what their website looks like. And let's see if they already have maybe YouTube video links and stuff like that on their website, if they got a YouTube channel, if they're using it. So the first thing that I like to see is, yes, they've got a clean website here, but they're not using video really. I mean, it's, they've got this third-party video here that they're using from a third-party company. But I'm not seeing, I'm really not seeing anything when it comes to video. So they could be having, some really powerful testimonials. They could be doing a lot of really powerful stuff. And see, here they say that they have a YouTube channel. Okay, so let's see how active the YouTube channel really is. Boom. Okay, this is a gold mine. Okay, they have a testimonial in there. It's like a year old. They have, the worst name when it comes to opening up a channel. And they've got literally like no one following it. They've got a couple of views. So give me a big yes here if you maybe see some dollar signs with this company. And if you're in New York, cha-ching, right? They're spending a lot of money. They've got money to spend. They're doing a good job on their website. And I'm getting a ton of cha-chings and dollar signs all over the place. Hello, okay? Perfect prospect. They've got an active fan page. They're spending money. This is gold, okay, gold. I would actually do the design, okay, on this one because I'm pretty sure we could close this. I would do the design previous to speaking with them, calling them up and saying, hey, listen, we've done something really powerful for you. Do you have your web browser open? Check this out. If you want to talk about it, we can sit down and fix it up how you'd like it. It's free of charge. Then we can start talking about video marketing, okay? So, I mean, this is really, really powerful stuff. All right, guys. So, perfect lead. I love it. All right, let's keep digging a little bit here because I want to show you guys some more. So let's go back and just type in chiropractor, New York, and then click on See More Results, and then you can click on Pages here. And if we keep going through the list, you'll find that, the New York Chiropractor Life Center, they have 630 likes, okay? So if I click here, what I like with the business that already has a Facebook fan page, they're aware. They know that they should be doing Web 2.0 stuff. And as you can see here, they're posting every, I would say every couple of days. and they're not really posting anything really good, okay? So someone in the office is most likely every now and then posting something. What I like is that they have 630 likes, so that's an active page. They've got this nice picture here, so they're obviously someone's doing something with them, but they're not there when it comes to, you know, doing a really good job with video or posting stuff. They've got video.